Morning, Tadmore. We are glad you're tuning in. It's good to see everybody this morning. People are logging in. Here we go. I think we're ready. Good morning, Tadmore. Welcome, Raiders. We're glad to see you on Facebook Live. Today is Friday. Good morning, Mrs. Faulkner. Okay, we got lots of people joining us. Today is Friday, March 20th, 2020. I'm Miss Mancuso. I'm your assistant principal. And you know where's my co-host? Tucker. My co-host, Tucker. Where's Tucker? Well, do you remember that I said that today would be a Friday folly? Do you know what the word folly means? Silliness. So Friday folly. Tucker. He's being silly by not even showing up. Wait a minute. Tucker? Good morning, Tucker. Here's Tucker today. You know why he's wearing this? He told me he wanted to be happy because it's Friday. Tucker, you are so silly. This looks like it's bothering your head. Is it bothering your head? Well, he wants you to be happy because it is Friday. And you know what? You could also be healthy and be smart and be kind. It's all great things to do and to be. So be a doer, just like Tucker. Today, we want to wish a very happy birthday on March 20th to a teacher at Tadmore. Happy birthday, Mrs. Armour. We could all sing to you. Tucker, could we sing? Oh, don't do it, you said? Okay, I won't sing to you, Mrs. Armour, but we hope you have a happy birthday. And then we have a few birthdays over the weekend. Tomorrow, March 21st, we want to wish a happy birthday to Rigoberto G. and to, I'm going to mess this name up, I have a feeling, Isai Moran. And on Sunday, March 22nd, we want to wish a happy birthday to Sarah D. and to Pablo T. So happy birthday to everyone celebrating a birthday today and this weekend. We have some shout outs to make. Miss Powell would like to shout out her search students for completing work on Google Classroom. And they're also messaging her to say hello. So she wants to say hello right back to Kaylee, Rylan, Kinsey, Ivan, Sadie, Ellie, and Genesis. Keep up the good Raider work, friends. You are doing fantastic. Also, we have a shout out from Mrs. Delacruz. Mrs. Delacruz would like to shout out her third grade team for working so hard this week and getting everything planned for your wonderful students, but a wonderful team planning for wonderful kids. It all works, doesn't it? And she'd also like to shout out her kids, not her personal children, although she's probably saying good morning to Elena and to Damien, but she wants to shout out you, her third graders, for completing your work this week, either online or in your packets. So good job. I would like to shout out boys and girls that tuned in yesterday. All right, these are the folks that tuned in yesterday. Sarah D., Bobby T., David and Ariana, Johan, Valerie and Ian, Janet, Nehemiah, Amelia and Alyssa, and their grandmother, Haley C., Hanan and Elion, and Nathan in kindergarten said good morning to me and to you, Tucker, yesterday. So good morning. And you know, we got a text from somebody very special you all know, Rainbow. Rainbow said hello to all of you, and Rainbow misses all of you. So Rainbow, we miss you too, but we know you're being good at school. And thanks for watching the news. Bobby T wants to shout out her mom for helping her pass her addition and subtraction and multiplication facts on MobyMax. They haven't done division yet, but you know, thank you, parents. I'm just going to stop and shout all of you out. Thank you for stepping in and helping your kids learn this week. And Boys and girls, thanks for continuing your learning while you're at home. Mr. Davila wants to shout out everybody for just saying happy birthday to him yesterday. He said thank you so much for all the happy birthday wishes. So Mr. Davila, we hope you did have a great day. And we told you earlier this week, and I'll remind you, if you would like to shout out somebody at Tadmor, either a student or a faculty or staff member, or if you'd even like to shout out your parents for helping you, please send me a message on our Facebook page and we'll shout them out in the upcoming newscast. As far as announcements today, the Hall County School District, is providing, you okay? You had a hiccup. Hall County School District is providing breakfast and lunch free of charge to all of our students. The buses are out between 8:15 and 9:30 each day. Today we want to shout out our cafeteria staff, our bus drivers, and our second grade team who rode the buses today. If you did not get your meal this morning, you can stop by school between 10 and 11 a.m. and pick up a meal. Also, school from home packets. You had 1 week, maybe a few extra days, but we sent home a packet last Friday, and teachers were busy this week preparing a second packet, and they were on the buses this morning, and they were hopefully delivered out to you. If you missed the packet, you can either go to school and pick up the packet, or you can wait until Monday. They will be out on the buses again and being delivered with Monday meals. Or again, you can go back to the school on Monday and pick them up from the school. The building will be closed to the public, but if you call the school ahead of time, or once you're in the parking lot, 770-536-9929, and tell them what you are looking for, they will walk it out to you. You don't need to leave your car. You unfortunately cannot come into the building after Monday, and or after today actually, and but we definitely want to be of service to you, so just let us know how we can help you out. You know that Mr. Brock has offered to help your children if they need help during this time. Please make sure that you contact him at brandon.brock@hallco.org. Check out his Flipgrids as well. The phone number, we've had it up all week, so you can check an old video on Facebook, or you can call him at 770-676-1752 if you could write that down fast, or just go back and check out some of the previous week videos that we talked about that. Mrs. Phillips, again, is reminding you that the special area teachers have created brain break activities for you to join in. They are going to be listed daily on Facebook. It's already up for today. Make sure that you are checking out the slide. Today there's a read aloud with Mrs. Phillips, there's Go Noodle with Mr. Lassiter, and if you're into penguins, you can go on a penguin field trip today, so lots of fun. Mrs. Armour has her Flipgrid going. Use the code LanguageLab with no spaces. Okay? Another announcement, kindergarten registration scheduled for next week is obviously postponed. The district is rescheduling that, and as soon as we have an update, we will keep you informed of those dates. Another one, and probably the last real announcement that we have, if families, parents, if you have any questions or need any help at all, please make sure that you email our principal, Mrs. Gower, at robin.gower@hallco.org, or me, your assistant principal, at judith.mancuso@hallco.org, or you can call the school at 770-536-9929, and we will help you out in any way we can. Now, yesterday I asked you a riddle. Do you remember what a riddle is? Yeah, good job. A riddle is a question or a puzzle that you need to try to solve. And the first riddle was, what has to be broken before you can use it? And when I went back through the comments after I got off the air, many, many, many folks had the correct answer. And the answer was an egg. And you did a great job thinking through that. Actually, the Portillo boys came up with a second answer. They came up with a glow stick. Good job. Okay? So that's also a correct answer. So sometimes riddles can have more than one correct answer. Now, the second riddle was, if a red house is made of red bricks and a yellow house is made of yellow bricks, what is a green house made of? Do you remember that? Lots of people were thinking about it. Now, if you watched Miss Egan's science experiment yesterday, she was actually filming that in her own greenhouse. and that may have helped you answer the question. Let me give you some thoughts from some folks that wrote in. Angel, Lysandra, and Noah said, the greenhouse is made of green bricks. Sort of makes sense. Hanan and Elion said, green bricks. Johan said green bricks. Alyssa said plants. What is a greenhouse made of? Jennifer Lopez said, a greenhouse is actually made of glass. And Victoria said it can be made of glass or plastic. And you know what? That is the correct answer. A greenhouse is not really just a house made with green bricks. A greenhouse is a place where you would grow plants inside. Tadmore, we have one in our backyard. We have one right out back, a greenhouse. Ours is actually made of plastic, but many times they are made of glass. So, good riddle, okay? So, a very good riddle. So, Tucker, I'm going to have to put you down for a second because we have an activity to do today. Okay, sit down right there, pal. Good job. Okay, so I thought it would be kind of fun if today we learned some sign language signs. You don't know what sign language is? Let me tell you. Sign language is a way to communicate using your hands and using hand gestures and symbols for words or letters of the alphabet. And often we use sign language with those people that either have difficulty hearing or who are deaf, which means they can't hear at all. So think about it. If you couldn't hear at all, would you hear my voice? No. So they came up with another way to communicate with people that are either hard of hearing, meaning they have difficulty hearing, or who can't hear at all, and it's called sign language. So today we're going to learn 5 signs. They're very easy, and then you can have some fun with this over the weekend. Most of these signs today, well, actually all of these signs today, have to do with family, because we are finding out how important families are, especially this last week. We've really relied on our families to take care of us and to help us. So let's learn some signs about families. The first sign I want to teach you is the sign for mom. Okay, mom. You want to take your hand, take your right hand, spread your fingers out, take your thumb and put it near your chin like this. And then move it out once. Mom. Mom. If I was looking at you, it would look like this. Mom. Can you try that? Put your hand up, spread your fingers out. Mom. Now, when you're doing signs about girls, they're usually from about your nose down. So they're on the lower part of your face. That actually has to do with back in the old days, girls wore bonnets. You know what a bonnet is? A hat with strings that would come down and you would tie it under your chin. So anything doing with a woman, a girl, is below your nose. So this is the sign for mom. Now you're going to do the same thing, hand up, fingers spread out, and the sign for dad is going to be up here at your forehead. So point to your forehead. It looks like this at the side. Okay? Dad. Dad. You use the sign up here on your forehead because back in the day, when guys wore hats, caps, it sat on top of their head. So from your nose up has to do with boys or men. All right? So you know the sign for mom, dad. Now when you're signing, you need to say the word. So you don't want to just look at somebody and go. You want to either say it out loud with your voice, or you can just mouth the word and you don't have to say it at all, but it would look like this. Because people can also read your lips. All right? Mom, dad. Well, if we're going to do mom and dad, let's do brother and sister. So where do you think the sign sister is going to be? Below your nose or above your nose? Very good, below your nose. So you're going to take your hands Use your pointer fingers and your thumb, stick them out like this, okay? You're going to put your left hand, now this is backwards because you're looking at me in the camera. You're going to put your left hand down, okay? So it's a little bit lower, but I have to use the camera. And you're going to put your right hand at your chin, and you're going to bring it down and touch your left hand. Sister. Try it. Put your hand up here. Remember, pointer finger up, thumb out. Put it at your chin. This hand is just lower. It would typically be lower by my waist. Sister. Do it again. Sister. Keep your fingers like that, but now move it up here. So what do you think this sign is going to be? Very good, brother. Up at your head, kind of over by your forehead. Okay, remember this hand would be a little bit lower towards my waist. Bring it down, brother. And just kind of touch it. All right, so ready? Quiz time. What's this sign? Right, father. What's this sign? Read my lips, watch my hand. Mother. Very good. Ready? Move this one down. One more. That was sister. Very good. All right, so now you've got mom, dad, sister, brother. Here's the last one. So important. I love you. No, really, that's the sign. I love you. No, really, I do love you. I love all of you and miss you. So let's learn the sign, I love you. Now there's a way to do it kind of with 3 signs, and then I'll show you the shortcut. If you say the sentence, I love you, you have 3 words. So the first one is I, so you're just going to point to yourself. Mouth the word or say it out loud, I. Now you're going to take both your hands, cross them over your heart like you're giving someone a hug. Love. And then who am I going to point to? You. So it looks like this. I love you. Try it. I love you. Oh, thank you. I love you too. You want to know the shortcut? Take your right hand. It goes out. The pointer finger goes up. Just like your brother and sister. There's one more. Get this pinky up. Pinky. There you go. I love you. That's the shortcut. I'll explain why this is the shortcut. Next Friday, we're going to do more signs. But this is the sign I love you. So this weekend, even today, when your mom helps you, you can say her. Or your option. Oh, when you call your mother love, it's you say. And there's going to say, what? What are you saying? And you can teach him. All right, try those things. Remember what they are. One last time. Mom, dad, sister, brother, I love you. I love you. Excellent job. Very good. All right, so practice over the weekend. Teach your family, teach your friends, teach your brothers and sisters. It will be fun. We'll do a few every week. Parents, before we go this week, we just want to say thank you. I personally want to say thank you for allowing me to come into your homes each morning. It has been great fun. I have enjoyed doing it. Guess what? We're going to do it again next week. We've got things in store for next week. We're going to continue. So continue to be connected to Tadmor. It's so important to stay in touch with us. Our Tadmor family and our community, they are so important. You are so important to all of us, and we want to be in touch with you and keep you up to speed with everything that's going on. Raiders, keep your brain and your body healthy. Work on your assignments, eat healthy foods, get some exercise, rest well at night, and wash your hands. Remember our expectations, Raiders. we will continue to be respectful to ourselves, others, and our surroundings. And Raiders, we will continue to be responsible for ourselves, our work, and our actions. On behalf of our principal, Mrs. Gower, our faculty, and our staff, thank you for a good first week of school from home. All of us have worked very hard to make this successful. We thank all of you. We thank you, boys and girls. We thank you, parents. We thank our district office. Everyone has put their hearts and souls into this last week, and we are going to continue next week, and we are looking forward to it. We are Raiders. The time in the kitchen is 9:51. Have a great Friday and have a great weekend. Tucker and I will see you next week. Take care.